Regular stretching can help increase the range of motion within your joints. It can also improve your circulatory system, alleviate muscular tension, and can potentially decrease the risk of injury. Before we try this stretch routine, I want to make sure that you know SilverSneakers members can access live virtual workouts every day of the week. We have so many class and instructor options for you to choose from. And a really fun idea is you get to actually chat live with the instructors. This is available at no cost to you if you're eligible for a SilverSneakers membership. Try this with me. Find yourself in a seated position, forward on your chair. So try to sit at least the front half or the front third of the chair. We'll start out with just a nice little warm-up with a slow march in place. So as you are seated on your chair, I want you to think about lifting your chest nice tall and just keep your shoulders relaxed back and down. And we'll just do a nice little slow march. Remember, it's nice to get a warm-up in before we stretch our muscles. Stay here, we'll do 4 more. Take a low kick front, right foot and left foot. Nice. It doesn't matter if your movement matches mine exactly. We're just trying to warm up our body a little bit before we stretch. Draw your navel to your spine. Stay here 4 more counts. Now walk your feet heel-toe open and toe-heel in. Try it again, heel-toe open. And let's stay open. Again, adjust your posture if necessary and draw your knees towards each other. And as you do, lift the outer edges of your shoes and then release. And now knees open, lifting the inner edges of your shoe. Try it a few times, just opening and closing. Feel this nice warm up in your hips, but also in your ankles. Remember, you can hold these stretches anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds. We'll take ourselves to that point of tension with the stretch, but not feeling any pain. Let's do this 2 more times each way. Stay open. Hold on to your chair, and the first stretch is a seated lunge. So I want you to take your right leg, open up towards the right side of the room. Left knee is directly below your left hip, and I want you to lift tall through the top of your head. As you hold the seated lunge, where do you feel the majority of the stretch? Hopefully right along the front of your left thigh. If you want a little more intensity, squeeze your gluteal muscles. Just feel strong, but also feel the stretch that's happening in the front of your thigh. Let's take 1 full inhale and a full exhale. Release back to center, and as you open up into this straddle stretch, I want you to glance down. Look at your knees. Are they in nice alignment right on top of your ankles? Make any adjustments if you need to. And now, if you feel slight tension in your inner thighs, leave this alone. Maybe you want a little more intensity. Walk your heels and walk your toes open. Now, without holding on to your body, in fact, just draw your hands to the center of your body. Open up through your knees, trying to press your knees open towards the outside edges of your shoes. Continue breathing. Nice. And remember, we take just to that point of tension. If you feel any pain, back off from the stretch a little bit. 1 more full deep breath. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Holding on to the chair, we'll repeat the seated lunge, this time left knee facing towards the left side of the room. Now, if this causes any pain or discomfort, you could always perform the lunge in a standing position next to your chair. Once you find stability, I want you to think about the stretch that's happening in the front of your right thigh. Continue breathing here. Squeeze your gluteal muscles. Nice. And this time, I want you to take a nice deep breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, focus your breathing towards the part of your body where you feel the majority of the stretch. So maybe up high into the hip flexor. Nice. Very gently release and face back to center. Walk your feet back to center. Very nice. Take a big deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. I want you to take your heels and just draw right heel to the floor and left heel to the floor. Now lift your right heel up off of the floor and lift your left heel up off of the floor. As you are here, and I'm going to show you side view what this looks like. So as you draw your heels to the floor, you'll feel a stretch in your calf muscles. And as you draw your heels up off of the floor, feel the shin stretch. In fact, next time your right heel is forward, I want you to hold there. Very nice. Stay tall and press your heel towards the front of the room. You're going to feel your calf muscle tightening up. Very nice. Release. Same leg. We'll draw our heel to the floor. Now, as you sit tall, just draw your toes to the sky and feel the calf stretch that's taking place. Lower leg, right side. Nice. Breathe through the stretches. And again, adjust your posture. Next time you exhale, can you draw your toes a little closer to the sky? Nice. And release back to center. Left heel lifts up off of the floor, and imagine you're trying to push your heel towards the front of the room. Feel the stretch all along the front of your shin. Breathe here. Very nice. Release your heel down, and now draw your heel on the left side out in front of you. I'll angle so you can see what's happening here. As I draw my toes to the sky, you should feel a nice calf stretch right in the lower part of your left leg. Stay tall and just breathe. Remember, keep your shoulders just relaxed back and down, but still find yourself seated with nice tall posture. Breathe here. Next time you exhale, can you draw your toes a little higher to the sky? Try it. And then release down. Slide your foot in. I want you to hold on to your chair. Sit nice and tall. Draw right heel to the floor. We're going to take this stretch into a hamstring stretch. So draw your hands above your knees on the tops of your thighs. And now add a slight hip hinge forward. Feeling the stretch behind your right thigh into your hamstrings. Now the key here is I want you to try to maintain nice tall posture. So head stays in alignment with shoulders down to your hips. Hinge a little deeper if you can, and try to remind yourself to keep your shoulders released and relaxed back and down. Maybe you feel like you can hinge a little deeper into the stretch, and that's fine. Take yourself to that point of tension. Now draw your navel to your spine, lift yourself upright. Slide your right foot in, and let's do the same thing, left leg. So heel comes to the floor, hold on to the chair. Remind yourself, inhale, lift tall. As you start to exhale, let's provide a little additional support. Hands way above those knees on the tops of your thighs, and just relax your shoulders. Now remind yourself that you're going to glance out on the floor in front of you and try to maintain nice neutral spinal alignment. Maybe you hinge a little deeper, and keep your shoulders relaxed back and down. So as you hold this hamstring stretch, you should feel a nice stretch behind your thigh. If you don't, maybe you hinge a little deeper, just allowing your head again to stay in that nice neutral alignment. Are your shoulders climbing up? Relax them down. Take one more full breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, maybe you hinge a little deeper into the stretch. Use your strength. Lift yourself upright. Step your feet back to center. Now start to walk your feet heel toe open. So your feet are open wider than the legs of your chair. Draw your knees towards each other as you lift the outer edges of your shoes. You should feel a nice ankle stretch here. Staying tall. Release down, and this time knees open, so you have that inner thigh, maybe hip opening happening a little bit more, but I want you to feel the stretch in your ankles. Same thing here, continue breathing, avoiding any breath holding. We'll go through each one of these again. Release feet down, outer edges lift up, tall spine, and relax. Breathe into the stretch. Feels good, doesn't it? Very gently release feet down. This time, inside edges of the shoes open to the sky, and you're seated tall. Good. Maybe you open a little wider, and that's fine. Breathe through the stretch. Take one more full breath. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Release feet down. Walk your feet a little closer. And that's it. Release your back fully into your chair. Now, if you're comfortable closing your eyes, let's relax our body and our mind. Take a nice, slow, deep breath. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Try that one more time. Big, deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Eyes can open back up. How does your body feel? I hope your muscles feel less tense and relaxed. Don't forget to visit SilverSneakers.com to see if you're eligible for the SilverSneakers benefit.